Okay, this blanket I'm going to try to demonstrate for you is basically just there's three or four elements. We have a moss panel. I would call this like a cable chain. There's a twist, a simple little twist, and a moss-filled twist diamond. And I've just simply put them throughout, but that's all there is to it. You got the cable chain, the twist, and the twist diamond, and the moss. Okay, this is just a simple moss pattern, and a moss pattern is 2 rows of knit and 2 rows of purl. And on the right side is when you do stuff. And so now I've done 2 rows. So now I'm going to do the knits I'm going to purl, and the purls I'm going to knit until I'm done with it. And this is why I like to use moss, because when I turn it over on the wrong side, you simply knit the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches, and when it's a moss stitch you don't have to worry about it because you're just you can keep your pattern going. So yeah, on the right side you make your move, you do your differences, you do your change. So you purl the knit and then you knit the purl. But when you're on the wrong side, you knit your knit stitches and you purl your purl stitches, and you end up with your 2 rows of knit and 2 rows of purl. This is what I would describe as a cable chain. It has a 4-stitch, and on a 4th round, do a cable between this, what I would call an open cable. It consists of a 2 knit stitch, and you have, okay, I have 4 purls, 4 knit, and 4 purls. And then on each right side row, when I get to this open cable part, I take a stitch from the side and put it in the middle, and vice versa. I can demonstrate that later, but right now where I'm at in the pattern is to make the 4-stitch cable part of this little cable chain. So I'm purling my 4 stitches over to the cable. I take 2 stitches of the 4 and hold them to the back, and I knit the next 2 stitches off of the needle, and now I'm taking the ones from the back, the double pointed needle ones, and knitting them off and putting them on here. And then finishing the pattern is doing the 4 purls. Like I said, I'll when I get to it, I can show you what I do here. But right now, this was where I was in the pattern. Okay, this is just like a little divider item, and I just simply call it a twist. It consists of 2 knit stitches, and it's basically a mini cable. So every row, every right side row, I do the little twisting. I pretend it's a cable. I hold 1 stitch to the back, I knit the 2nd stitch off, and then the other stitch that I've held to the back, I knit it on. So it's simply a simple cable, 2 knit stitch cable, and every right side row I twist it. Okay, this is I'm going to try to demonstrate how I do the twist, the moss-filled twist diamond. I have 7 purls, 4 knit, and 7 purls. And every right side row, like I said before, this is when I do something. Now this is when I do the moving of one of the stitches from the outside, and I'm putting it on the inside of the diamond. Now, in order to get my twisty motion without using another needle, I'm going to take the one from the middle and then one of my border stitches, and then I'm going to knit this creates the twisting motion. This is the second knit stitch, the twisting stitch, and I'm twisting it. Now I'm going to slip the one that's part of the border, that's not the edge. I'm going to slip it. Okay, why am I not seeing it? Slip it off. And then this is the second border stitch, and I'm going to knit it. Then that completes the twisting of the border. Now this is part of the moss-filled diamond, so it's time to do another knit. So I knit, and this one's going to be purl, knit, and then this is the twist border. And I always twist, when it's on this side of the diamond, I twist going that way, which is right, left, I don't know. But now it's on this side of the diamond, I'm going to twist it the other way. Now I'm going to take both knit stitches off. I'm just going to leave them in the front for a minute. I'm going to purl. That's the next one. The moss stitch should be a purl, so that's from the outside going in. I'm slipping the second border stitch off, and then to do my twist, I'll do it first. I knit it first, and then I knit the second border, and I continue in that manner until I get to 10 stitches in the middle. So I'll take every time, and then I'll end up with 2 stitches here. So every right side row, I'll take one from the side and put it in the middle until I get 10 across the middle, and then I'll start going the other way. I'll start going the other way until we get back. Okay. Okay, this is a continuation of the cable chain pattern. I started out with 4 pearls, and now I'm down to 3 pearls. I'm going to take, so I've moved one from the outside and put it on the inside, one of the purl stitches. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to slip it off of the needle and put it behind, and I'm going to knit 2 stitches, and then I'm going to purl another one off of the double pointed, and I'm going to have can't really see real good here, knit, purl 2 more stitches, and I'm going to take my double pointed and the other 2 knit, I'm going to hold into the front, purl another one, and then knit these 2. Okay, so now I'm at the point where it's the space is what I want to be: 2 purl, 2 knit, 4 purl, 2 knit, and 2 purl. So now to complete the little open cable portion, I will simply do the reverse. I'll take one out of the middle and put it back to this side, 1 row, 1 stitch at a time per side until it gets back to the center, and that'll complete my little loop. Okay, this is the a continuation on of the moss-filled diamond, and I'm doing instead of going this way, I showed you how to do this part of it, and now I'm going to show you how to do the other part. So I have reached my 10 and 2 and 2, and now I'm going to take it back the other way. I have my pearls. When I get to my 2 knit twist edge, I get my double pointed needle, and I take the 2 knit stitches off to the front. I purl that one, moving it from the center to the side. Now I'm going to take one of my 2 knit stitches back off of my double pointed. This is to create the twist. I'm holding it, the one to the back. I'm knitting this one back off, and then knitting the other one from the double pointed needle, and that creates the twisting motion from the middle to the outside. Now I'm continuing on with my moss stitch until I get to the other side of the diamond edge. There we go. Now I've taken the one. This is going to move this one from here to the side, so I'm going to take it off and I'm going to set it to the back. Now in order to create the twist, because I want it to go that way, I want to hold this one to the front. This one is at the back, this one's in the front. I knit this one off. This is my 2 knit, twist knit border thing, and then I knit that one off. And I'm going to get my double pointed out of the way here. And I just pulled off the other one, which was I should not have done yet, but I'm going to grab it. Boy, that was almost a tragedy. Now this one is the one that's moving it from this side to from the middle to the outside. And I'm going to purl it. And that, you can see it's twisting that way and it's twisting that way.